Hi, everybody. Russell My Hammers 11. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon so you're made aware anytime we put new content on. As always, I'd like to thank our channel sponsors, Untuck It. Check them out in the description below. So, gentlemen, ladies, everyone here, it is quiz night tonight. So, we've had a few a little bit of technical problems. John's still having trouble trying to log in, but everyone else seems to have logged in with the same number I sent him. So I'm not too sure what's got on there. Let me just make sure John's just 5995741. Everyone else is in, so I'm just texting John because John's in charge of Irons Point Foodbank. So I thought I'd better let him know. Everyone else is on. He's on, it seems. Sorry about this. Just a few technical news. Anyway, hope everyone is safe and well. As we said, today is quiz night tonight. Usually we do sort of yes, he hasn't got a clue, bless him. We usually do something with YouTubers and stuff, but I thought let's turn the tables. Let's get you guys asking questions. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be doing an interactive quiz. There's some contestants who are brave enough to give it a go. And so really appreciate everyone who wants to come in on the quiz. A lot of people donated as well and didn't want to go into the quiz, which is fine. You still have loads of time to donate. You can carry on donating whenever. Let me put it as a ticker. Let's just do this as a ticker. It's a lot easier. Hide, edit. See, this is all live. This is live today, guys. So we're going to ticker that in. So you can always carry on donating to Irons Point Food Banks. The quiz itself is going to be 30 questions. I think we've probably got about, a dozen or so players. So it should be fun. We'll have a giggle. It's not serious quiz. It's not like who in 1974 had the third pass which led to the goal, which we drew 3-3 with Coventry at Highfield. It's none of those questions. So a bit of fun. There's some anagrams, there's some picture rounds, there's all these things. So don't worry, it's all fun and games. It'll be all fun and games. I'm just going to check quickly on the old Facebook to make sure, in case anyone's messaged me to say it's not working, but for other people, they've managed to get in okay, so to speak. As I said, we've got about 30 questions, and we're just going to have a bit of a laugh. Everyone that's been entered into the message pops up pin. I don't know what problem John's having. John's having a mare by the looks of it. What I was going to say was everyone who enters into the actual quiz itself has been entered into the raffle. So there's some prizes for the quiz. There's also a raffle at the end, which will do some great prizes. People have been very kind enough to give some prizes as well as some like Trevor Sinclair, for example. And we'll start the quiz very, very soon. As I said, I hope everyone is safe and well. Let's read a few comments. What we got? So we got looking forward to it. Evening, Ben. Sorry, I can't look at it. Look at him. He's even jumping in already, Stelios, isn't he? Can't, because he knows he's gonna lose. That's why. Nigel's in, he thinks. I can't see you on the screen yet, mate, but you have to put your thing in and you'll soon know. Anyway, in terms of how it works, it's very, very simple. It's very, very simple. Can I watch somewhere? YouTube, John. Oh dear. Anyway, Nigel thinks he's in. Rick, hope you're well. As I said, everyone can carry on donating, and any donations we can throw you into the actual the raffle as we go along. Top prize for the quiz tonight. £250 voucher from our channel sponsors, Untuck It. That would sort you out your clobber for the new year, that's for sure. Some nice shirts, some nice t-shirts, whatever. So make sure. All right, Dennis is having problems as well. I don't know why today. Okay, sorry about this, everyone. Pin isn't working, mates. Have you tried the new pin? Question mark. We'll see, because we should have. We've got 8 people. We've got Phil, we've got Far Eastender, we've got West Ham Unofficial, we've got the Shedman. The Shedman's in. We've got Fo, we've got Andy, we've got Wally, we've got Apu, we should have loads of us available because we should have up to 50 on this account. So shouldn't be a problem with people getting in, I don't think. But we'll just wait for 5 minutes just to make sure everyone's in. As I said, Shedman's definitely in. Phil's in, yes. Yes, green screen. Nigel's in. I'm ready for the second night. We've got oh yeah, Wally was in. Okay, I think we're in. Yes, mate, it's not working. John's in. How did you get in, John? You're okay? Weird. We just a few technical problems as always with these things. 665741. Yes, Dennis is in. Dennis is in. Dennis is in. Let me just check he's in, mates, because I want to make sure everyone's in. It looks like everyone's in. Andy's in. So there's about 10 of us. As I said, we should have a giggle today. But it's all about. So what's going to happen is 30 questions. Just putting in the same number, yeah. Says it's not working. He looks like he's in now. We just check. You in now, mate? You're in now, mate. Without space tells the people to remove the spaces. Yeah, just remove the space. It's not meant to be a space, but anyway. What we got here? For sake, you can have that as a booby prize. Would you really want that after the issue we had last game with Man United? But anyway, so 30 questions, as I said. The questions are going to come up on this screen, and then the answers you can do on your phone. And we'll go through them as we go around. So it's very, very simple. As I said, 30 questions, and we are going to start. So hopefully everyone's okay. Let me share my screen. As I said, top prize £250 for Tuck It On vouchers. Yeah, you can put the answers for those of you who aren't brave enough in the chat, but it's about speed as well. So you've got to make sure that you got the speed and you've got like the right answers. And so we'll have a giggle. We'll have a giggle, as I said. It's all for charity. It's all for charity, mate. So let me take off. Let me get bigger. Right, so we're going to give this a go. As I said, 30 questions. We're going to rattle through these, and we'll see how we go. Right, let's start. So we've got our Kahoot. So hopefully people will get in there all their bits and bobs and see Kahoot. So we're going to start with the first question. So the first question is who's the first Premier League opponent at the London Stadium? So you've got on your phones, click it. And how's everyone? Is everyone able to get that? So we have to see who was the first Premier League striker. Premier League opposition. So I think we've only got 5 of us. So I don't know what's going to happen today, but we'll have a giggle. Apologies if anyone's having problems with the thing. But we had obviously 5. It was Bournemouth. Let's see who. Let's click next and see what happens. Again, apologies if everyone's having issues getting in to the app, but as always, these things, it's all technical. So we'll see. Phil was top. So it's about getting the time right and then getting the question in. So, Fo expired his time and things like that. So we got Phil at the top of the moment. So let's go question 2. So question 2 is a type answer. So who is this former West Ham player? So we've got anagram here. Who is this West Ham player? So you've got to type it in. You've got to type it in correctly as well. So this is a West Ham player. Who is this West Ham player? A little bit longer with this. So those 3 pictures together make a West Ham player, ex-player. Who is that ex-West Ham player? You've got, I've only had 1 answer so far, 2 answers. Got to be quick, guys. You've got to be quick with this. And so we'll see what happens. And time is up. So what we had Billy Bonds, Taberto. We had Robert Green was the right answer. Rob the robot, Ertz as in Ertz tent, and Green as in golf green. So let's see who got that so far. Let's click on the buttons. Who got the question? Shedman. Very, very good. So let's carry on. Let's get through this because Shedman's quick though. Nigel's quick off the mark, so we've got to see what we can do, guys. Let's try and beat Nigel off that top spot. Let's keep going. Next question. It's a puzzle. So put these Premier Leagues in Premier League appearances in order, lowest to highest. So lowest is the left, highest Premier League appearances to West Ham is to your right. So you've got to put those 4 colours and then press the K button at the bottom once you've registered them. So the least to the left, the most Premier League appearances to West Ham to the right. So far, no one. Oh, someone's put their answer in. Let's keep going. So we've got sets. 8 answers. I think there's 10 of us, so we'll keep going for those next 20 seconds. And you see everyone over there, I could do that. That was good. See, Kent, Kent thinks he knows it as well. So we'll see if we're right. We'll give it 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers. So the right answer was Winston Reid, Trevor Sinclair, Colton Cole, and Mark Noble. So only can't do the percentages, but not many got that right. Let's see. Oh, Shedman's still winning. Apu has come up quite high off the mark. So people, these are the top 5. So people who aren't in the top 5. Let's get into the top 5. Kent Googled. Yeah, Kent's not a Googler. I know that. Here we've got an anagram. Which former player is an anagram of flu, jab, reunites? Who is a anagram of flu, jab, reunites? You've got to be quick off the mark for this one. So that's an anagram. So it's a former player, former French player. Let's get those questions, let's get those answers in quickly, guys. No one asked that question. Okay, maybe that was a bit too tricky. I apologise for this one. It's a learning process, this is. So it was actually Julian Faubert. So don't worry. So no one's moved. No one's moved because no one had time to answer it. Okay, noted for next time. Right, so everyone was off the same mark and it doesn't really matter. The next question. Right, Dan got it right. Well done. We got a puzzle, another puzzle again. Put these players in order based on their 2021 squad number. So starting from the lowest to the highest. So the lowest is on the left-hand side. The highest is on the right-hand side in terms of their 2021 squad numbers. So you have to put them in left to right, lowest to highest, and then press that K button. So if you don't know, just guess and have a go in it. So far, 5 answers so far. So you take a risk. You go quick and just see if you can get it right and just get the most points and see if you're right. So we've got Masuaku, Fredericks, Sebastian Haller, and David Martin. So what order did they appear their squad numbers, lowest to highest? David Martin's a tricky one for me, I think, because you just don't know. Fo, you've got to be quick off the mark. It's time. You've got to be quick, man. You've got to be quick to get these answers in. You've only got a short amount of time, so you've got to be quick with them. So 1, and that is your answer. So we go left to right. We go Sebastian Haller. Oh, do you remember him? Oh, he's got a good goal there, didn't he? Ryan Fredericks, David Martin, and Arthur Masuaku. So let's see who we've got so far. Who's doing well? Dennis has leapt up, considering poor Dennis couldn't get in the last one. So I felt so sorry for Dennis. He's had a real trouble, but he's crept back up. So we're doing all right. So that's the top 5 so far. Let's keep going. Right, type answer. So who is this former West Ham player? So another anagram. Who is this former West Ham player? The 3 pictures make up a name of a former player. A former striker and forward. I'll give you that one for West Ham. So we've got someone doing something there. We've got a famous TV personality there. And we've got an implement to paddle with. So who is that West Ham player? Let's see. Come on, guys. We can get this one. It was Neil Mellor, not Neil Orr, because you got the Mel. So it's Neil Mellor. So Neil Mellor. Unfortunately, you spelled Neil wrong, and unfortunately, I can't do nothing about it. Really, really sorry. So Neil Mellor was the right answer. Neil, as in the guy was kneeling. Mel was in Mel and Sue, and Orr, as in the oar that you row a boat with. Right, let's see Shed man, and Phil's leapt up. You see how quickly it can change so quickly. This thing can change so quickly, so we've got to make sure Every second counts on here. Right, let's carry on. So Shedman's still winning. Phil's shot straight up, and you've got to be quick off the mark with this as well. Well done, Kent. You got it. You said, I told you should have come on, Kent. You and Shedman, it could have been interesting. Right, next question is another anagram. Which current player is an anagram of began noon goal? Which current player is an anagram of began noon goal? So he's a current player. He's a current centre back for West Ham, Italian centre back. Can we type it in quick enough? That's the question. And can we actually spell it right as well? That's the trouble. Haven't got long. You haven't got long with this, and apologies. I know it's too short. Next time I'll put this to a minute, I promise, because it takes more time. But we've had 2 answers in already, which is very impressive, better than last time. Angelo Agbona, I've given you both those, so well done. Angelo Agbona, because obviously it's an anagram, so you have to put that in. So let's see who's got so far. We've got no one's moved up too much. No one's moved. Kent again, you see. Kent, come on, man. Next time. This is a trial. We're doing this. Hopefully we'll do this again next year. We've raised an incredible amount of money for this group, Iron Supporting Food Banks. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. Right, let's keep going. Let's keep the momentum going. We've got another quiz. How many appearances in total did Hugo Porfirio make for West Ham? So God bless him, Hugo Porfirio. This is just a simple question. Which one? 5, 7, 9, or 11? How many appearances did Paolo Futre, rather not Hugo Porfirio, sorry, Paolo Futre make for West Ham? Sorry to confuse everyone there. It says bloody Paolo Futre, and he says his bloody picture. Right, so we had the correct answer was 9, only 9 appearances. Would have been 10, but he went at the Arsenal game, didn't he? Famously stormed out because he was playing 16, not number 10. So it was number 9. So congratulations to people who picked 9. Let's see how it's all going. Shedman, and look at it. It changes so quickly. Foe out of nowhere. Andy, you might be far behind, but a couple of questions and you're back into it, man. Come on. Let's keep the faith. Let's keep the faith. So far we've got Shedman, 2,000 points, 2,400 points. We've got Phil at 1,800 points. Andy at just shy of 1,300 points. Foes let straight up with 1,165, and Dennis is there. It's all about speed, and the correct answer, of course. Right, let's keep going. Let's keep this going. I've lost count what question we're on, but doesn't matter. Right, type an answer. Who is this West Ham player? Another anagram. Current West Ham player. Who is this current West Ham player? So we've got 3 things. We've got someone with a tank engine, some puppet thing, and we got something there. So who is this current West Ham player? Current West Ham player. And we've got to spell it right, obviously, as well, because unfortunately, it's only a computer. Lee's got it, Dan's got it, but can people type quick enough to get it in? I think everyone's in. Well done, guys. Well done. Some people haven't spelled it out, so unfortunately, it's the people who haven't spelled it right. So we got Thomas, and I've accepted Thomas as well, because it was Thomas the Tank Engine to stop confusion. So there we go. Let's see who's so far. Oh, you see, Shedman, he probably spelled Souček wrong. And so Phil's taken the lead. That's what I mean. A couple of questions and it gets very close. West Ham unofficial straight back into the top 5. Well done, Jake and Richard. It's good to see. Let's keep going. Hope everyone's enjoying this. It's quite fun, isn't it? What else are you going to do on a Thursday night? The trouble is, that's the trouble with Kent. You're a good point. Kent, unfortunately, can't spell, which is a problem with computer-based games, unfortunately. But as I said, anyone can keep going. We can keep going for this. Well, we didn't spell. If you spelled Souček, right, it's Thomas Souček, because otherwise, Nige, it would have been just Sue and a check. It's Thomas Souček. Come on. So anyway, we'll keep going. Right, he did spell Souček right. You're correct. You are correct, Nigel. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you count down the days when you come around to my house for those bagels. Looking forward to Christmas Eve with you, mate. Right, next question. Let's go. Another type the answer. Who is this West Ham player? Another. We have another anagram. Current West Ham player. Who is this? Who is this current West Ham player? So, Who is his current West Ham player? Not a lot of answers so far. Not a lot of answers. One answer. One answer. Whoever gets this, if it's right, 2 answers. Whoever get this and it's right, 5. They're going to get some serious points. If they get it right because not everyone's got the question. It was Lukas Fabianski. So we've accepted. So Lukas Fabianski. Lou is in the toilet. Kaz is in Kaz. You know the West Ham. Fan, and he's got a new clothing line as well. Fab is in the Fab Lollies. Ian as in Ian from EastEnders, and Ski as in Ski. You see, it's good, isn't it? It is good. I like these. Right, let's see who's doing it so far. Let's press the button. And he's on a streak at the moment. See that little thing? And he's got 3 correct answers in a row, man. That's very impressive. And you were worried about falling behind, so fair play. 20-second delay is killing me. That's the trouble. I do apologize about that, Fo. It's that is trouble with these types of things. It's a learning process, and I appreciate everyone who's come on this. It's a bit like a test run anyway, but hopefully we'll do some more of these next year, and we'll lengthen the timings and stuff like that as well. So I appreciate everyone. It's all for charity as well, mate. And everyone, obviously everyone who's entered can still win a prize as well, so or maybe a booby prize if you put Apu's half and half scarf from Man United. God, that person must have really hated you, Apu, to be honest. Right, okay. Shedman straight back in the lead, but it's getting a bit close again. There's a few more questions. I can't remember. I don't know. I've lost count of what question we're up to, but it doesn't matter. 11. Put these keepers in order by clean sheets, all competitions, lowest to highest, lowest on the left, highest on the right. And then so you rearrange them. So on the top tier, you've got the lowest clean sheets in all competitions to the left, the highest to the right, and then press that K button at the end. Wally's back in the top 10. Wally, there are only 10 people on here, so don't worry, mate. So you've always been in the top 10. So put these keepers in order by West Ham clean sheets, all competitions from lowest to highest. So who's the you either go highest and work back, or you go lowest, and obviously you have to get everyone to actually to get the points. I think there's probably maybe another 1 or 2 people still left to do it. So we'll let this time run out, give everyone a chance to breathe as well, because I appreciate we're rapidly going through these. One time, I'm pretty sure there might be 11 people walling in here. I do apologise, there's not. Right, let's see what the order was. Shaka, Mervyn Day, Rob Green, and then Phil Parks. So a third of people got that right. Let's see how it all works. Shedman, you see, West Ham unofficial got an answer streak of 3. You see, it all changes. It all changes. That's what I mean. Anything can happen. It's about getting the right answer and getting the scores quickly. As me and Kent would know, we did this for Frankie and Baz did it a few months ago, really, and it was me and Kent, like literally, but Kent was a lot quicker than me. But yeah, so well done, West Ham unofficial. Well done, Richard, Jake. And I believe Sarah as well. So well done, guys. 3 in a row now, which is brilliant. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going. I think question 12 now. Type an answer. Who is this former West Ham player? Another anagram. Who is this former West Ham player? Let's make sure we spell it right. Full name, Mr. Khan, please. Who is this former West Ham player? So we've got another cartoon character. We've got someone doing something at the gym and a 4-wheeled vehicle. Who could this person be? And we have to spell it obviously correctly, and the full name, please. Thank you. Just to stop anyone from moaning next time. Right. It is Thomas Repcar. Thank you. Well done, Kent. You filled it in right as well. So Thomas Repcar. So Thomas as in Thomas Tank Engine again. Rep as in gym rep, and car as in a car. There we go. I don't know how much you can say that. So let's see how it's all going. Phil and Andy straight back up. So it's all changing. It's getting there. It's getting tense. We're almost at the halfway stage now. So we'll carry on going. As I said, we've got about I think there's 30 questions in all. Question 13: how many different goalkeepers played for us in the 2019-2020 Premier League season? How many different goalkeepers played for us in the Premier League in the 2020 season. Nige doesn't do gyms. Well, I don't think anyone can do the gyms at the moment, or can we? I don't know. That's my excuse, not using it at the moment. So how many different goalkeepers, played for us during the 2019-2020 season? It was 4. 4 separate goalkeepers played for us during that season. To be honest, I don't know all 4 of them. Someone else made these questions for me, so I'm not too sure who it was, but I could probably hazard a guess, to be honest. I want to say Fabianski. Can't remember. Oh dear. Okay, I will explain the pictures, not clear on his TV. Also, if only to get a better TV by the looks of it, but I will explain next time. I'll try my best to explain them without giving away the answer. So let's see who got that right answer and who's been moving up. Oh, Phil's got taken over Shedman quickly. Apu's rised up out of nowhere. He hasn't been, he's been just getting the questions. There we go. That's what we reckon. So we reckon it's Fabianski, that's it. Let me just show everyone. Fabianski, Martin, Roberto, and Randolph. It's a long old season, wasn't it? It was a long old season, to be fair. And that's the trouble. That season's all blended into probably 2 seasons, isn't it? You think, God, was that the same season as David Martin? Yes, it was. Crazy season. Right. Okie dokie. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going. We've got question 14. Another quiz. How many goals did Ray Stewart score for West Ham? In all competitions, how many goals did Ray Stewart score for West Ham? So just give it if you're down the bottom, just press it and just no one else has answered. So if you're quick, you could get like top marks here. How many goals did Ray Stewart score for West Ham? Good old Tonka. Well, 93 says Dan, but 93 is not one of the options. So it was actually 84 goals in all competitions he scored, which is bloody impressive for a right back. Although, obviously penalties were a huge part of that. So let's see. Phil's doing well. Phil's on fire at the moment. Phil's got a streak of 3 correct answers in a row. Did Phil know the answer or did he guess? That's the question. And Fo, well done. It's getting a bit close again now. Let's keep going. I think we're halfway through now. Type the answer. Who is this West Ham player? So for Fo's benefit, I've got a little man doing an action. He's doing something to a door. I've got a football jersey, and I've got a South Korean Tottenham player. So who is this West Ham player? Got someone doing something to a door. I've got someone at a football jersey. I've got and a former South Korean Tottenham player. Dan's got it. Well done, Dan. If anyone can type quick enough, they can get it as well. It was Paul Kitson. Paul Kitson. Full name, obviously, as always. Probably Nigel put Kitson. He's going to moan about it. Paul Kitson. So one person got that, and it was below the top 10. So well done, whoever got that. So Paul as in pulling the door, Kit as in the jersey, and Son as in, he's quite a good player, isn't he? Thanks, Lee. I do try these. I did show one to Nigel, which was David D. McKayley, which actually Nigel got, which I was very impressed about. But it involved White D from Benefit Street. I was quite impressed he got that. Right, okay, let's keep going. We've gone past a puzzle. Put these players in order of league appearances, lowest to highest. So put these players in order of league appearances for West Ham, lowest to highest. Lowest on your left-hand side, so you have to drag them up, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the highest on the right-hand side, and then press that K button, that circle button at the bottom, once you've done that. So put these players in league appearances for West Ham in order, from lowest on the left-hand side to the highest on the right-hand side. We've got Jeff Hurst, Trevor Brooking, Billy Bonds, Alvin Martin. So even if you don't know, just give it a guess, isn't it? Because I think you probably guess the most and then work your way backwards. That's the way I would do it. Let's have a look. Dan thinks he's got it. We'll find out if it's right in a minute. I'll be honest, I can't remember, but I think you're right. No, you are right. You are right. So if anyone's quick, they can have a look at Dan's and Kent, and they've actually got the answers in case anyone wants to go on a cheat and go on the thing and find out the answers. But we'll see what we've got. Coming to an end. So it was Mr. Hurst, Mr. Martin, Sir Trev. Sorry, I should have put, sure. Anyway, Sir Trev, and Billy Bonds. So that's what we've got. So half, just over half, under half got that right. Let's see. Shedman, obviously. West Ham unofficial. Oh, it's 2 points in it at the top. Oh, it's getting close. Who's going to win those £250 worth of Untuck It vouchers? There's some lovely clobber, some lovely shirts or t-shirts, or they do it all, jumpers, all very good quality as well. I think there's shorts and trousers and everything at the moment. So it's a good prize to win. Right, next question. Question 17. Type the answer. Which former player is an anagram of Prince Steamer? Which former great player is an anagram of Prince Steamer? One of the 1966 boys. I'll just give you that question because otherwise you're not going to type it properly in time. It's the you got to do the full name, Mr. Khan. And so Print Steamer. One person's got that, two persons have got the answer. This could be a game changer if they get the right answer. Print Steamer. Oh, everyone's coming in quickly. It was Martin Peters. The late great Martin Peters, Prince, and everyone got that right who put it in. So well done. And anyone who, let's see how things have changed. Shedman takes the lead. Shedman. Phil just behind him. Foe's there. Andy's there. West Ham unofficial. Well done, guys. This is really, really appreciate everyone still staying with me more than anything. I appreciate it. Quiz. Which club did we sell this player to in 1999? So a player's going to reveal and you're going to see who it is. And then you've got to decide which player we sold him to. So you're going to take a guess. You can take a gamble and press the button now to save it. So who did we sell this player? What club did we sell this player to in 1999? Few more. 3. You got to be quick. No, only one person got it. Let's see who got that. We'll find out who got that one, who got it right. Phil. God, Phil went hard. He went hard, so to speak. He took the gamble and just guessed it probably. So well done, man. You got to be quick off the mark with this game. Quick off the mark. True or false? Kevin Keane scored the first league goal for West Ham under Lou Macari. Was that true or was that false? Kevin Keane scored the first goal. So just go give it a go. If you don't know the answer, you can just give it a go. Apologies for people if they're in issues with times. As I said, we're this is a first run of this, so we'll adjust all the timings for the next one. I promise. It was true. The first league goal of Lou Macari era was scored by Kevin Keane. God bless him. And obviously Kevin was kind enough to give us some time for the quiz night last week, so make sure you check that out with Trevor Sinclair, Jimmy Walker, and Steve Jones. It was really fun. Phil's on a bit of a roll at the moment. Apu, he's coming out of top 5 again. West Ham unofficial top 5. Shedman still there, and Phil's still there. It's getting close. We're getting excited. Question 20. Type an answer. Which current player is an anagram of calf mud ravioli? Calf mud ravioli. And he played an absolute blinder yesterday, if that helps. Apologies if everyone's having issues with the time. Played an absolute blinder yesterday. And he set up the goal. Right, let's see if anyone can spell it right. It was Vladimir Kufal. And we have 2 people. One person spelled it correctly. Well done to that person. Let's see who it was. Let's have a look. It was Phil. Well done, Phil, man. 4 in a row? 4 in a row. Bloody hell. Well done, son. Good typing and good spelling as well. Maybe we'll do next time. We'll do less spellings because it's something which people struggle with, and I appreciate that. But again, it's anagrams. It's the trouble with them, so you've got to spell them correctly, unfortunately. Right. Okay. Next question. True or false? Teddy Sheringham was our oldest ever debutant. True or false? Was Teddy Sheringham our oldest ever debutant? Just go for it, innit? You got 50-50 chance if you don't know what it is, and you get the points if you're right. And 2, 1. The answer was true. He was our oldest ever debutant for West Ham. And bloody good job he did for West Ham, wasn't it, old Teddy, to be honest? Bloody good job he did. Let's see how it's all changed. West Ham unofficial. Well done. You're coming up on you're coming 3rd. Well done. Very, very impressive. And all those stats are according to westhamstats.info, who we use as our sort of holy Bible. So they're on there, and it's top 10s. Right, okay, another puzzle. Put these lyrics in order as they first appear in our song. In our song, the song we sing when the team come out, put the order of these lyrics as they first appear in our song. This is harder than you think. So in terms of our song, you got to think of the words. Unfortunately, not a lot of people have been singing it recently because unfortunately we only had 2,000 there at the Man United game. So they sang it out. They sang it proud to everyone. 30 seconds left. Oh, this one's a slightly longer one because I appreciate people have to sort of think of the song in their head. We all know probably the first one. But where do they come into that? I don't know. I don't know where they come into it. So yes. So yeah, but everyone's probably singing the song, humming it into their mind, trying to sing it through again. And as I said, after this, we'll then do the draw for the raffle. We've got some great prizes for the raffle as well. So it's Forever I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. So it goes Forever Pretty Fly Sky. There we go. So we've got not a lot of people got that. Right. Okay, so let's see who's taken the lead. Oh, Shedman and Phil. Shedman and Phil. They're the ones who seem to have got it. So well done to them. So yeah, it was Fly. It was I'm Forever by Bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. So Forever. Bubbles in the air. They fly so high and they reach the sky. So yeah, that was the order it was in. Let's keep going. Question 23. Tony Cottee started all 42 league games in the 85-86 season. Is that true or false? Did he start all 42? Yes or no? If you don't know, just give it a guess, innit? Tony Cottee started all 42 games from the start. Yes or no? Yes or no? Who knows? We'll find out. It was actually false. It was false. He played 41 games he started, and he played all the games, but it's a bit tricky, but he didn't start all 42 games. One, he came on as a sub, I believe. So, and apologies if anyone's having problems with laggy or anything like that. And again, we'll double up all the timings next time. But I appreciate everyone being a guinea pig, and you still get entered into a draw anyway to win some prizes. So, and we've helped a charity as well. So, well done, Phil. Well done, Foe's gone up. Shedman still there like a bad smell in second place. Apu's doing well as well, so it's all good to see. Let's keep going. A few more questions left. Type the answer. Who is this former player? So it's another anagram. So we've got something you wipe your feet in as you go in the door, a British drink, a cup of something, a letter. We have something you put on your finger, and we have a weight. So who is this former player? And again, we have to spell it correctly. It's full name as well, unfortunately. So we've got something a sort of rug, a cup of something. 6 answers so far, 7 answers. It was Matt T. Effrington. Matty Effrington. So I accepted Matt and I accepted Matt. So Matty and Matthew. So Matt, obviously floor mat. T as in British tea. Rosie Lee. F as in the letter. Oh, Shedman. I do love you, Shedman. I do love you, Nige. I won't put it up because there might be, Jake's only 13, bless him. F, ring as in ring on the finger, and ton as in the ton weight. So let's see how we're doing so far. Phil is doing well, man. He's on another streak. 3 correct answers. It's all going well. I know his name. Right, here he goes. Right. I know Nigel. I know his name was Matthew. And if his name was Matthew, right? If it would have been, I would have put math, and I would put the mat, and I'd have put probably a sheep for you, like as in like a female sheep. But I was doing Matty Effrington, so it's all for charity, Nigel. Come on, right, let's keep going. Next one, another quiz. Tevez scored twice in the final home game of the Great Escape against Bolton, a 3-1 win. Who scored the third goal? So Tevez scored twice in our last game of the Great Escape season, but there was a third goal. Who scored that third goal? Oh God, yeah, oh Nige, I do love you, Nige. I do love you. So who scored the third goal in that game? It was Mark Nobles. Tevez scored 2. Mark Nobles scored 1. Great book coming out very soon in January. We've interviewed the author. It's coming out in January. It's available on pre-order about The Greatest Escape, a whole book about that season. So yeah, should be really good. So 7 of us got it. How did it all go? Oh, it looks Foe's on a bit. Look, Foe's on a streak now. 3-win streak, 3 correct answers. Very good. Andy's coming back up. Nigel's coming around my house on Christmas Eve. Wait, you wait. I'm going to get all the snow machine out. Oh, we'll live stream you turning up, shall we? No, top man. I love you, Nigel. Really appreciate your support with all this. And Nigel shout out to Nigel. He does loads of stuff for Iron Sporting Food Banks, which he doesn't talk about. And big respect to Nigel. He's a lovely bloke. Right. Okay. Let's keep going. A few more questions left. 26. Which club did we buy this player from? So it's going to be quick. So you got to think of the player. Who's the player? Who do you think it is? Rather than wait for the whole question to be revealed, you won't have time to do that. You've got to just press. Which club did we buy this player from? Who do we buy this guy from? What club? Just answer if you don't know what it is. You're very, very quick. It's got to be very, very quick. And it was Crystal Palace. We bought Mr. Hayden Mullins, the man who cost us the FA Cup final because he got sent off in that fight with Louis Garcia. He cost us the FA Cup final, in my opinion. So let's see. Phil, well done, son. Well done, son. Again, having apologies for anyone in their time delays and things like that. That's the trouble with doing stuff online. And I said, it is a learning curve with this, and I do apologize. But again, we're doing it for charity, guys. We're doing it for charity. So Phil's in the lead. Phil's got a streak of 5 correct in a row. Well done, son. Very good. See, Ken, you got another one, mate. You got another one right. Next question, another quiz. Which nationality was this former player? So again, the player's coming up. You've got to see who it is. If you don't know who it is, you've got to press the button. The whole picture will be revealed after it's finished. So you've got, as soon as you know who it is, you've got to press the button. You can't wait for the picture to be revealed before making the answer. You've got to, as soon as you know it is, you've got to press the button. You can't wait for all that time. It was Chilean. It was our lovely claret and blue dyed hair Chilean centre-back who did a runner at the Swallow Hotel and came back with his claret blue hair. It's Javier Margas, who signed the same day as Neil Ruddock. And famously, when we interviewed Neil, mentioned that exactly same. Dennis, I'm very, very sorry about all this. I can only apologise. But it's the game that we've got, unfortunately. But as I said, I will be taking notes for next time. Don't worry about that. Right. Okay. So let's keep going. Phil, 6 in a row, man. Whoa. Hot potato for Phil. Well done, son. Keep going. 28. Which of these? So another anagram. Who alone cuppa? Who alone cuppa? Which West Ham player is who alone cuppa? Who alone cuppa? He was a striker. I'll give you that. He was a striker. And if you spell it right, well done. Congratulations. But you got to spell it right. Who alone cuppa? Don't forget I was going to get this one. Oh, see, Lee's got it, but can anyone type it and type it correctly? A few people have got it, but can they type it correctly? Their name correctly. It was Paolo Wanchop. Paolo Wanchop. Who alone cuppa? So well done. The one person got it right. Let's see who that was. Phil again. Fair play, Phil. 7 in a row, son. Well done. Absolutely running with that money, that voucher. Well done, son. Impressive stuff to type it that fast as well. Really very impressive. Next one, true or false? We have not been beaten by Mill at home in a league game since 1910. We have not been beaten by Mill at home in the league since 1910. True or false? In the league, not in the cup, in the league since 1910. We've played them 17 times at home in the league since 1910. Have we never been beaten? That's the question. And the answer is we haven't been beaten by Millwall at home in the league since 1910. 17 matches we haven't lost to them at home. We've lost in the cups and stuff like that and away, but not at home. Let's see. Phil, again, man, fair play. 8 in a row. You are killing it, man. One more question to go. I think it's safe to say, unless Phil has a complete mare, I think he's probably won this. Last question, a quiz. Against which club did Declan Rice make his senior debut against? He came on as a sub. What team was it? It was away to a team. Which team was it? Who did Declan Rice make his senior debut against? Was it West Brom? Was it Newcastle? Was it Burnley? Or was it Brighton? Not his full debut. He came on as a sub. Who was it against? I think it was like the 89th minute or the 94th minute. And it was against Burnley. And he's since gone on to play over 100 games for us now. So fair play. Fair play to the man. Right. Okay. Let me find my mouse. There it is. So let's see the podium places. So third place went to Foe. Well done, Foe. Fantastic. Second place, Shedman. Well done, son. And first place, I think we know it was Phil. So well done, Phil. Congratulations. That was I really, really appreciate that. And obviously we've got runners up. We've got Andy. I think unofficial West Ham came 5th. So look, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. And we'll sort out that stuff with you, Phil, very, very shortly. So let me take myself off the screen. Let me put myself back on. There we go. Hello. Well done, Phil. Congratulations. Right. So we are going to do the... Well, actually, no, we're going to talk about how much money we've raised so much for Iron supporting food banks, because it's a fantastic charity. The guys do fantastic work. And we've raised, since the beginning of this year, this is like an end of year celebration as well. We've raised over £70,000. That's an incredible amount of money. £70,000. I got John just to send me some stuff, about what they've been doing in terms of, how it's sort of changed in terms of in the year. 70,000 is a phenomenal amount of money. Something like he's got it here. They supplied over 6,000 selection boxes to Newham Food Banks over the last, which we did distribute over the last 4 weeks. 2,000 to the toy appeal. Donations to the Newham Bookshop for their Christmas book bundle campaign, so kids with no books can get stuff. It's just mental. Introduced School 21 in Stratford to work on nutritious food bank recipes for the food banks. It's absolutely incredible how much money those guys, and it can't stop today. It's got to carry on, because Christmas is going to be a real it's going to be tough in it for everyone. So anyway, I really, really appreciate everyone helping out with that. That's really great. Right, we're going to do the let me just close myself down there. We're going to do the I've got to bring the right one on. We're going to do the quiz. We've done the quiz. We're going to do the... Come on, why is that not coming up? Okay, right, this isn't working for some reason. Okay, fair enough. We'll just do this. We'll carry on. Don't worry, it's all live. As always, like to thank obviously our channel sponsors, Untuck It, for giving us that lovely £250 worth of voucher for Phil to spend as he wishes on the Untuck It site. So well done, mate. That's some nice gear you got there, buddy. I should know. Got plenty of it myself. It's very, very good. Right. Okay. We're going to do. I'm just going to go full screen. We're going to do the draw now. We've got a few prizes. We've got a print of the John Lyle Gates from Steve Krieger. We've got a voucher from Steve Krieger for 25% off his voucher for his shop. So I'm just writing it down. We've got 2 Untuck It shirts. So 2 prizes there to win an Untuck It shirt. That's about 50 notes each. We've got a signed Lanzini top from the guys at Irons United. And also we've got a Sinclair signed shirt. So everyone that's donated has been entered into the Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Fo is seriously considering my patient options. He came third, man. I was impressed you came third. It was really good, man. Well done, Rush, you cheeky so-and-so. You're facing the 66. Oh, I'm joking. I ain't winding you up. We're all good friends here. And again, appreciate everyone's time that's come in to do this and spending money. I appreciate, it's a shit time for everyone at the moment. But hopefully we had a little bit of a giggle, something a bit different. And as I said, we'll adjust it. Well, I've been taking feedback on board throughout in terms of how many going extra seconds and things like that. So we'll be doing it. We'll be doubling everything up. Probably less questions, but twice as long. That's what we'll do. How many Christmas jumpers do I own? Quite a few. Quite a few, Wally. Quite a few. You've seen a few of them on the old live streams we do. I know. So anyway, let's start with the. Let me do both screens. Right. Okay. So we're going to start with the A4 print from Steve Krieger, which is of the Lyle Gates. It's really, really cool thing. So we'll see who's going to win this. That's going to go to Far East Ender. So Far East Ender's won himself one of them. That's well done. I'm going to take a note of everything. We'll sort this all out. And so we'll take far out. Obviously, for every pound every tenner that someone entered, they get that sort of that raffle number. So 50 quid, they get 5 and that type of thing. Next one is a 25% voucher from Steve Krieger's shop. He does all the Hammers 11s and stuff like that. That goes to Andy, well done, son. It's 25 quid to get yourself a nice ice print. You can do yourself your Hammers 11. Do your Hammers 11? He does them all. They look fantastic. So well done, son. Let's take Andy out. Right, next one is for. So first one, we've got 2 Untuck It shirts. So we'll spin it first and see who wins the first Untuck It shirt. We've got Tony, so Tony, well on Tony B. Tony B's won the one Untuck It shirt. Let's see us take Tony out. Let's see who's done next. Let's have a go. So this is the second Untuck It shirt. Goes to, I think it's probably going to be Fo. Fo wins himself a lovely Untuck It shirt. Well done, Fo, son. Again, we're going to sort all this out for everyone. So not only did you finish third, but you also won yourself an Untuck It shirt. So well done. So obviously we took that one ticket out. We kept Fo in for the others because Fo donated quite a bit. Fair play, man. Right, okay. Next is a great prize from our friends Orange United, Stel and Ant. It is a Lanzini signed top with and it has a certificate of authenticity and stuff like that. So let's see who's won the Lanzini shirt. That goes to probably Fo again. Fo, well done, son. You won yourself a Lanzini top. Well done, mates. That's great. So we'll take that ticket out. So there's one more ticket left. And there we go. So we've got one more to do. And this is for Trevor Sinclair signed shirts. So obviously anyone who watched the Trevor Sinclair Appreciation Night 2 weeks ago when we had Trevor on, he kindly was going to donate like one of the blue shirts. He bought loads of blue Dr. Martin shirts. And he's going to sign it as well. So let's see who that one goes to. That's going to go to spin. Let's see who's won that one. It's going to go to Phil. It's not Phil. So well done, Phil, son. So now you win the prize. But you donated, you won the Trevor Sinclair signed shirt, which is fantastic. Right, we've just had a little thing from Fo. Top man. Look, this is what he wants to donate his prize back to the prize draw. Yep, no worries, Fo. Appreciate that. We'll spin. Which one? Both prizes. You want to donate both prizes back to the draw, Fo? Is that right? Because before we do it, because obviously one's a Lanzini shine shirt. So let me know just before. If not, if you do, that's absolutely mental, and it's you're crazy, but you're a lovely bloke. But just confirm before I start putting that back into the pot. Just let me know, Fo, before I spin that. So obviously you've won 2 things. You won the Untuck It shirt, and then you also won the Lanzini signed top as well. So let me know. Oh, so you look at this, top man. Both. All right, top guy. Right, we're going to spin them back in then. They're back in, guys. Right, okay, let's see. Let's see who wins. Well done, Fo. That's actually unless you win them again, of course. phone, man. You still got the shirt. You're keeping the shirt, man. You're keeping the signed shirt. All right, we'll take you out. Just take the signed shirt, man. The Untuck It shirt. We'll respin the Lanzini top. Do it in order. Top man, top man. And it's gonna go. Lanzini shirt's going to John. Johnny R. That's John Vatomsky. Yeah, you keep your Untuck It shirt. John, you've won the Lanzini shirt, which is we'll be there all day, folks, because you put in so much. Take the shirt, man. Honestly, take the shirt. We'll be in touch and we'll give you it's a nice shirt. Take it, man. John, you've won the Lanzini shirts. Signed shirt by Irons United. Irons United have sorted that out. So well done, man. That's really, really cool. As always, look, it's I appreciate everyone's time. No, man, honestly, we'll obviously appreciate your time, man. But yeah, otherwise we'll be here all day for you. You'll end up keep winning it. Everyone's sort of done all right, everyone's done fine. But listen, guys, thank you so much for your continued support for Iron supporting food banks this year. Obviously, it doesn't stop. We have to carry on. So we'll be doing more game shows. We'll do more game shows next year. We'll be doing more charity stuff next year. Hopefully, when the fans are starting to come back, we'll be able to do the bucket collections again. But and obviously you saw in the program on the other day, and also the back in the God, what was it on the website? We had the club are really supporting Iron supporting food banks, and you saw the thing with David Moyes and Suchek and Noble and Rice were involved in that, and John was there, bless him. Could have done his hair though. You know what I mean? Could have put a comb through his hair, to be honest. But to raise over 70,000 quid is mental. Absolutely mental. And so yeah, no, it's brilliant. And over 70,500 and change. Absolutely fantastic. And obviously thank you everyone for joining, everyone who did the show as well, did the quiz. Apologies with time delays and things like that. We'll double the time up and things like that. We'll go, and then we'll work, it's a working process. We're going to try and do some more of these next year, but we'll be doing the quiz game shows again next year as well, to keep the sort of the message out there of the Iron supporting food banks, because it don't stop. You got to keep going, and Christmas is going to be even shitter. Obviously everyone in people losing stuff and things like that, and losing jobs and going on furloughs, and so food banks are going to be just as important as ever, unfortunately. And we've seen, obviously make sure you follow the Iron supporting food banks Twitter feed as well. As John says, his hair is northern style. Is that what you call it? Yeah, is that what you call it? Northern style. I was just doing all the nice bits there. Like the Jerry Springer, look after yourselves and each other, and you pipe up with your hairstyle. What we got here? Nige, I absolutely love you, mate. Thank you so much. Yes, I am the button pusher, the button monkey, and I will continue to put the button monkey because no one. But I still press it. There's no fucker there at all, is there? There's no one there to listen to me pressing the button, pressing the button. But yes, and yeah, no, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, everyone. I really, really appreciate everyone's time, everyone donating. And everything that everyone else does, and obviously the work that John does, a lot of it again doesn't get, poor fuckers driving all over the place with 2,000 tins of dog food in the back of his car, or 20,000 frozen pizzas or whatever. It's mental, and it just shows you the scale of the problem, and how we've got to keep going. But from where we were in January to where we are now as an organization, chalk and cheese, absolute chalk and cheese, guys. So anyway, thank you so much for your patience, your money, your time, your typing skills, your lack of spelling, whatever. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely Christmas. Make sure you keep watching Miami's 11 as well, because we've got, we're still going. We've still got loads of great videos coming up. But obviously, until next time, from myself, from John, from all the Iron supporting food banks, guys, take care, stay safe, wash those hands, come on your irons, and I'll see you again very, very soon. we are effing massive, as West Ham Clips would say. Take care, everyone. Much love.